Drugs have revolutionized medicine, impacting culture, society, and economy. Therapeutic drugs improve quality of life by treating illnesses effectively. Tablets and capsules allow effective delivery of drugs like aspirin. Aspirin is a cornerstone or base drug for pain, fever, inflammation, and cardiovascular protection. For the production process of aspirin, aspirin production starts with salicylic acid synthesis via Cobb-Smith reaction. Phenol is treated with sodium hydroxide to form sodium phenoxide. The sodium phenoxide is heated with carbon dioxide under pressure to form the salicylic acid. For the esterification step, salicylic acid is treated with acetic anhydride and an acid catalyst to produce the aspirin, which is acetylsalicylic acid and acetic acid. The reaction mixture is heated to completion. For the purification step of aspirin, the reaction mixture is cooled to crystallize the aspirin. Cold water is added to hydrolyze unreacted acetic anhydride. It is then filtered and the crude aspirin crystals is washed with cold water. Aspirin is then recrystallized in ethanol water mixture for purity. Dry crystals thoroughly to prevent degradation. For the quality testing of aspirin, use ferric chloride test. Dissolve purified aspirin crystals in water. Add aqueous ferric chloride. The purple color indicates the presence of unreacted salicylic acid. Ensure product purity before tableting. The industrial scale production. Purified aspirin blended with excipients like starch or lubricant. High-speed tablet presses compress the powder into tablets and ensures uniform dosage, consistent quality, and high throughput. The plant layout. The key units are the control room, quality control laboratory, raw material and product warehouses, administrative offices, utility area, and maintenance workshop. For the control room, centralized monitoring of processes, alarms, clean room conditions, batch records. Quality control laboratory. It verifies raw materials, in-process samples, finished products using techniques like chromatography and spectroscopy. For the raw materials and product warehouses, they store input and finished goods under controlled conditions for quality and traceability. Administrative offices. They manage human resources, which is the HR, procurement, scheduling, compliances documents. Utility area and maintenance workshop provides services like water, steam, HVAC. HVAC is the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, and maintains equipment for uninterrupted operations. For the computer needs, computers manage production automation with SCADA and PLC systems. And the SCADA is the supervisory control and data acquisition. And the PLC is programmable logic controller systems. Input devices feed real-time data. The input devices are sensors, barcode scanners, thermocouples, flow meters. Output devices provide feedback. They are the alarms, signal lights, monitors. The QC lab systems. The QC means quality control. The quality control lab systems use Laboratory Information Management System, which is the LIMS, to store, analyze, and ensure data integrity per good manufacturing practices, which is the GMP. Computers support enterprise resource planning, human resource, inventory tracking, and regulatory compliances. More details on the input devices. Temperature sensors, RTD. RTD is resistant temperature detector. Thermocouples. They control reaction, drying and storage temperatures. The pressure sensors. They maintain safe pressures in reactors and autoclaves. Barcode scanners, they track raw materials, packaging and finished goods. Face recognition and proximity sensors control access, detect personal presence for safety. Also more details on the output devices. Audible or visual alarms. They notify operators of process deviations or safety breaches. Monitors and human machine interface, which is the HMI, displays real-time data and allow operator interaction. Printers and labelers. The print batch records labels and documentation. Signal lights indicates equipment status, which is running, fault, idle. Software needs of Aspirin Production. The enterprise resource planning integrates finance, inventory, production, and human resource. The manufacturing execution system monitor, track, and enforce standard operating procedures during production. The laboratory information management system, which is LIMS, manage quality controls, testing, sample tracking, regulatory documentation. QMS, which is quality management system, handles deviations. CAPAs. The CAPAs is corrective and preventive actions. Audits, maintain compliances with ISO GMP. DMS, document management system, store and manage SOPs, batch records, and regulatory files. So the last thing I'm going to talk about under Aspirin Production is the computer network connectivity. First of all, the Ethernet. The Ethernet is high speed, it's stable, it's interference-free communication essentials for PLCs, which is the programmable logic controller, SCADA, which is the supervisory control and data acquisition and lab equipment. Secondly, we have the local area networks, which is LAN, connects production, QC, quality control, administrative offices on one site for efficient data sharing. Campus area network, the CAN, links multiple buildings such as the production and R&D warehouses for unified access to enterprise systems. Secure networks supports regulatory compliances, real-time monitoring, and collaboration. So this brings us to the end of Aspirin production processes, the plant layout, computer and software needs.